Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Tina, your transformational coach and emotional intelligence strategist. I'm here to help midlife women over 50 transform their lives and emerge back from where they came from, or actually emerge and reinvent yourself. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you all. And thank you for coming to my show. Let me just clap for everybody. This is my appreciation to you. Let's give ourselves claps and give ourselves props, because I know that life can be hard. Well, thank you for joining me. And today I'm just going to be honest with you. I pushed myself to get to the studio today. So I got here and I sat down and suddenly nothing, like I was totally blank. And it just hit me like, this is exactly the kind of moment that midlife women have. Like, just like me, like we don't talk about these moments enough. And I'm a transformational coach and emotional intelligence strategy. And today I want to talk about it. Talk about what we go through as midlife women and the things that we don't really talk about. And so honestly, this moment told me that there's something important, more important before I got here. I had this emotional tension, right? And my body was reacting before my mind could catch up. So I sat down. I was shaking, my body was shaking, and then I had some tension at home, and I was still carrying it here to the podcast. And when I sat down and was ready to speak, I was like, I had nothing. And I was like, okay, so many of us midlife women, we go through this, whether it's ADHD or your nervous system, or maybe you're just overwhelmed in life. And I feel like that's something you guys could relate to. So what I was thinking of is how we all try to just go through these moments. Like we'll push through stress. Like today I was stressed. I didn't feel like coming. I was a little dizzy. I'm not afraid to admit that. I've been taking care of my health, but something is still not quite right. I've been getting dizzy a lot. I think I need an adjustment on a medication, but I'm like, oh, I'm fine. And then it's like, if you go through stress and you show up anyway, sometimes there are times when you shouldn't. Like sometimes you should really rest. Because it's like our bodies, women over 50, we carry so much. And we rarely talk about the emotional and physical load that we carry. Like, I don't know if you guys can relate to this. How many of you, after everybody's gone to bed, you're in your bed and you can't sleep because you're thinking of everything, all the pressure, all the things you didn't do. Maybe you forgot to do this. Maybe you didn't do that. Maybe you didn't do this right. But it's a lot to carry, and it's a lot to not talk about. So I feel like we need to make this more normal to be able to talk about the things that we're going through and be through the real raw moments and not be like, hey, I'm fine. My whole life's fine. I'm fine. What's wrong? Nothing. No, maybe we need to talk about it. I know when I talk about it, I'm starting to feel better. Even doing this podcast right now, I'm starting to feel better just by talking about, what was bothering me. And I'm still dealing with some things that I got to handle with my vision. I had vision surgery, retina detachment, January 1st, was told I will possibly be legally blind, which is what the doctor just most recently said. And I have another checkup coming in 4 to 6 weeks. There's 2 checkups to find out what the results of that will be. And then I had some positive things. I took my bifocals and I was able to see my mom and my puppy's face from 3 feet away. And that was huge. I was like, oh, I looked up and I was like, we need to talk more. And I feel like I am called to talk more about this. I like to be honest and raw. I know sometimes it's too much information. Maybe it's oversharing. I'm doing it to help. I'm not doing it to brag or bloat or make you feel like poor me. I'm here to be real. Like I think that we need to be more real in life. Don't ask anybody like, how are you doing if you don't want an answer? How are you doing? Well, right now, it's a mix of things. Like I fought to get here. I'm here now. I feel happy. I feel better now that I pushed the button and started recording. But prior to this, my body was shaking. My nerves were shot. I was on the bus. My stuff kept falling out of my hands and I couldn't see to pick it up. And then I got off the bus, and when I sat down, and I just sat here like I don't know what to talk about when I clearly had a plan for today, but I don't know where it went. It's not in my mind right now. So I just feel like we need to talk about some of and I'll put some words on them, like, when we're navigating identity shifts. Maybe you were a mom and you're always going to be a mom, but maybe your kids went off to college, or maybe your kids are getting more grown up where they don't need you. I know that's something I have been going through. And then maybe you have some emotional triggers. I have somebody that triggers me emotionally, and I have to fight every day to, not react in a, I don't know exactly. So I still am working on that, and I don't even want to put words to that right now. And then I definitely have ADHD moments, and I'm going to tell my doctor. And last appointment, I wanted to tell her, but I was too afraid. But I think it will help me. I'm trying to get more organized. And then we also go through physical changes. We're getting older. Everybody's like, oh, skincare. Well, what if that's not helping? Or what if you're just supposed to age naturally? Now, no offense to anybody that uses anything, Botox, whatever you want to use, that's all good. But sometimes we can't afford that. I did just start washing my face, and I'm taking some supplements, and I do notice a difference. So I definitely feel better. I've been drinking more water. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about some of those things that we don't talk about. I think it's time. So today isn't about having the perfect episode, because I didn't know exactly what I was going to talk about. And I just want to acknowledge the real moments, the ones that we don't talk about. And that's the direction I want to take my podcast next. I want to take it to talking more about midlife women, helping you and transforming you and emerging you. And so I just wanted to do a quick podcast today. See, I'm I can't think. Unfortunately, the button on my podcast studio, at the podcast studio, is not working proper, so I can't pause in between. And I have not mastered editing yet. So that's why it's a little probably all over the place. I am talking fast, and that's ADHD. But I don't want to keep explaining myself anymore. I just want to be who I am. If I'm not fine, I don't need to act fine. Okay, so if this is you and you guys kind of, relate, or somebody that is going through this, let them know. Let me know that this is helping you. Follow me, share, and just keep emerging. Okay, until next time, I want to thank you for coming here. And you guys have a great week. This is Get It, Got It Girl. Ready to go get it. Yeah.